Just got through listening to 2 or 3 videos. Glenn Beck was one of them, where they give these. One of them was at great length. Guy used to work for OpenAI, and now thinks that by 2027 there will be a total replacement of virtually every job by 2027. And that there will be actually said AI plumbers, on the premise that all the things that there are to learn, all the scenarios that there are to learn, that artificial intelligence would learn it, and there would be robots to do it. These people are well respected. That means that they have a lot of people believing what they say, that they would be right about robots and artificial intelligence taking over and pushing out everybody. You know, the silly thing about one of the things that comes up is, for me, over and over again, I cannot see the scenario where the money that is used to make the robot that replace people that make money, who's buying what the robots are making? Governments only? So we're on the premise that the governments no longer need the money from taxpayers to operate. They can just print money, and then all these companies are going to build everything with make-believe money. You see how precarious it's all getting? So as the robots take over, where's the money that these human beings, where is that going to be replaced? Because they're more efficient at doing the job than human beings. That doesn't change the fact that those human beings were buying energy, cars. Now they don't have money. So the government maybe is going to give them universal basic income. Is that it? So the government will just make money to give to the human beings so that they can buy those things that now the robots make. Do you see the hole in all that? Somewhere in the middle of just replacing swaths of people with robots or artificial intelligence means financial collapse. I am not concerned about robots taking my job, which is working on people's houses and cars and so on and so on. I'm not, because I understand how complex the decisions are. I am concerned that if these people proceed down this path, that there will be no money to spend on somebody like me. Like, I don't have any money to pay you because I don't have a job now. And I'm not going to be able to keep my home. You know, when swaths of people can't make their house payment, where are those people going? When those house payments are not made, what happens to those companies? They disappear? We don't need them anymore. We don't need mortgage companies. We don't need these large organizations that fund the mortgage companies. We don't need those companies, those hedge funds. We don't need them because they're human beings and they don't need the retirement. They're not going to get a retirement. The government's just going to print money to pay for everything. Because if they don't, the other government's going to make a better weapon with these robots and programs. I'm not concerned about the idea that there will be no jobs and all the human beings will have no real value because they're not doing anything. If that was the case, let's just say that became the scenario. Why would they bother to keep us alive when they don't need us? So I'm over here close. I'm probably 20 miles from Bentonville, where that is the headquarters of Walmart. Why has Walmart, for the last 5 years, been building lots of building for people, like the equivalent of 8 square block of building for people? That's with air conditioning and everything else. Why would you, if you know that you're going to replace all those people, why would you spend the money? Just delay it. Why would you be trying to attract these people? Just delay it. I mean, the AI is going to take over. By the way, how's Walmart going to stay in business if those people don't have money to buy things at Walmart? Why is Microsoft laying off 8,000 individuals to hire 13,000 from other countries? I would guess because those countries or those people in those countries are willing to work for less. But they lay off 8,000 to hire 13. Why would you hire any if Microsoft is tied to one of the largest AI companies there is? Why would you hire anybody? Just keep everybody until you just let them all go. You see where the hole is? Somebody is not calculating. Things will change. They have always changed. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes. I just think that, the thing that everybody claims is AI is going to replace everybody's job. If it does, there will be a financial collapse. The electric companies will not be able to pay the electric bill unless the country is just going to hand them money. So that means the government is going to pay for all the electric bills for all these companies that are making things that no longer need to be made because people don't have money to buy them. Or maybe they're just going to give us enough money to buy all those things so those companies can exist. See how silly it's all getting? just a little bit of thought into it, and you're like, these people are not making any sense. The predictions that AI will be so smart, quantum computing will be so smart that it has the potential to make robots that can replace human beings. If that's the case, then why would these robots, why would they bother to keep us alive? All they have to do is shut the power off. How hard is it to shut the power off for a quantum computer to figure out? You shut the power off, and inside of a year, 90% of the population will die. Inside of 3 years, 90% will die. We won't have to worry about whether we have a job. That would be something I'd be more concerned about. Somebody out there is not thinking about how does the government make imaginary money to give to these companies to make the only way it works is if we're making money, pay taxes and buy things so that the government can print money, which it's doing, make money up to buy military robots, to have your robots go out and do all the work, even if it made them all janitors and there was no longer a janitor job in the United States. Do you know how many millions and millions of people now will not be able to pay for their house, be able to pay, buy their clothes, buy their food? And that's a pretty simple, basic. No, cleaning people, they have to bend and go into all different kinds of scenarios. I don't want to make cleaning. My dad had a floor cleaning business and a cleaning business, and my family did. I know how complex all the positions are. I'm just trying to come up with a very simple, what you would call a unskilled job. You don't have to go to trade school to learn how. Maybe that would be what robots would take over. How about the robots take over all the tire changing jobs, fixing tires? How many people would be out of a job? And where do those people get money? How do they pay for their houses, their food? And if the food companies are not needed, there's no money to spend, even if it slows down and we're just all eating ramen soup because we can't afford more. What does that do to the economy, the stock market? What does that do to those companies, those robot companies, the AI companies, if their stock falls out? Just saying, if people lose sections of their money, they can't buy anything, because they're being run over and their jobs taken by artificial intelligence and robots. How does the stock market keep flowing? The government just pours money into it? Doesn't matter if they actually have the money. Is that how that works? You just pay for everything as a government? There's no need for any kind of generation. Robots will automatically take over everything all at one time. You won't have to make them. They'll just all be there, ready to go. Or it's just going to be gradually, slowly, less and less people on this earth, and will lose their job, and there'll be more and more people not working. Is that going to be good for the human race? It's not going to happen, guys. It can't. It's not going to financially. It's not mathematically going to happen. I don't understand why these people who are well respected come up with these scenarios and get panicked by them. Maybe it's just the job of trying to get everybody else to panic. But I'm watching a guy as I drive by. He's trying to put a block underneath a house, a mobile home, a double wide, big fancy modular one, and it's been hardcore. It's hot, and he's got to cut those things and put those things in a certain way, and you're going to have an artificial intelligence learn all the different moves it takes to do that. Well, maybe it's just going to invent a different way to put a block wall. It's not. Things are going to change, but it's not going to be what they say. It never has. If you remember, in the 80s and 90s, it was saying that the computer meant the paperless desk. Still see paper, don't you? How many years has that been? 30? 35? Do we still have paper? Still printing out things. IRS requires you have it in print. Hang in there. Even the ideas, the talking of replacing all these jobs, what do you think that's going to do to the stock market? Just if it starts happening, hang in there, man. See ya.